Hey y'all, this is Whoallcomin, the Kinfolk podcast. I'm a wound assassin, and we got J Monet and Queen B. Hey y'all.
Hey,
So y'all ladies already know the first question of every week. How many stars?
and you already know, y'all go first. BJ, go ahead.
Oh, it's been an up and down past week. I'm gonna say I don't know because July 4th. My God, I've been irritated. So I'm gonna say maybe like a two. I'm gonna say a one and a half.
1.5. Okay, okay, all right. Oh, and I'm assuming 4th of July aside, or is it because of 4th of July?
It's not just because 4th of July. It was 4th of July and things and other things. So
Got you. Okay. Okay, I can understand that. Work things, though, right?
work things, uh, personal things, family things.
Okay, so just all the things. Got it.
It's
Got it.
everything is
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been a not recommended week. So yeah,
Okay, okay.
Not
Right. I can
recommended.
respect that. Right.
not
I can
recommended.
respect that. I just wanted to, pinpoint, but it seems like it was all. So, okay. All
It was
right. All
everything.
right.
It
Okay.
wasn't one thing in particular that pissed me off more than the other. Everything equally has pissed me
It was just
off, and I'm
all
just
just
like,
irritating. Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
Okay. As
What
we
about you,
say
Jay
at my
Monet?
job, when people have weeks like that, we'd be like, hide the box cutters. Because they're slitting their wrists, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Everything is horrible. Hide the box cutters. Go, now.
You know what?
yeah.
I
That's
like that
that's
though. I
me.
like that though. Safety first.
Yeah,
All
Safety
right.
exactly.
first. But just because you ain't got a week, you didn't have a week last week.
Not really. I mean, how about you go first, okay? And we're gonna see what happens.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give my week. I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
it is. There's something in the air because I have been irritated and like irritable. I if I don't know what it is. My kids have been extra asshole. The dogs. Sky's
It's
been
the
great, but
summer.
hell, me and
It's the
Jessica
summer.
almost came to blows in the grocery store.
I
It was a lot.
know.
It was a lot. It was a
And I
lot.
was like, and
Baby,
for a
it
quick
went
minute, I was
there.
so oblivious. I was like, what?
Your little stupid ass about to get punched in the throat before I
What happened?
Because don't nobody get you irritated like your kids get you irritated. You know what I'm saying? And my
Yeah,
kids, they know to not be straight ass the dogs don't know though. My kids, Harold,
They know, but they
shut
don't
your
care.
ass up. My kids know not to be straight assholes in the store. Well, not, publicly or whatever. But before you get in the store, you be like, hey, don't ask for nothing because we ain't getting shit. I'm getting this stuff, we out. First thing my son do is start picking up shit. And then of course, my sister, you want you want an apple? Like, bitch, don't get him no fucking apple that he wasn't gonna fucking eat any
I
goddamn
was
way.
already
Whatever.
buying apples. I was already buying some.
Anyway, so I'm like, Jackson, put the shit down on the asshole. Fuck else. I don't care what it is. Then I'm the asshole. I'm like, don't eat this apple, But no. Then my daughter, what do we hate more when people driving the basket behind us? What's the worst thing in the fucking world?
oh, hitting them heels.
Do you know that my child hit my heels 3 times? The first time she was like, "Ooh, that was on purpose. It was my payback for something because I did like this to her, whatever. That was my payback." I said, "Girl, the one thing you don't want to do is hit me in my fucking heels in this goddamn store. Hit me again. Oops, mom, I'm sorry, it's an accident." That third time, she hit my heels hard as fuck, hard as fuck.
Mhm.
Girl, I said,
And I'm coming
"Go
around the
in front
corner
of me."
oblivious.
Go in front of me. Matter of fact, go find the checkout. We done anyway. And she's like, I don't know what the checkout is. Mind you, I sent her in the store and I'm like, hey, go get this, bring it back. Go get this, bring it back. You're 14. You can find shit in the store. You know what a checkout's at. I don't know what checkout is. Here comes Jessica stupid ass talking about some whoa, you're at a 10. Do you need a break? What's going on? I'm like, don't come for me. That Jordan?
Yeah,
Hey
that's Jordan.
Jordan.
You got a grown man over there.
I bet he never hit your heels in the grocery store 3 times in a goddamn row.
He never. I don't think he ever did it before.
No. And then
Cause
here
he,
comes
I don't.
Captain Save a home over here talking about some, whoa, you're on a 10. Are you okay?
I missed it.
Then it's all me. So I'm like, mind you, Jalea right here about to walk up. I said, Go find a checkout. Here comes Jessica. I said, bitch, if you ever correct me about my kids in front of my
I was,
motherfucking kids one more motherfucking time, we gonna have a goddamn problem. It was
and at this
everything in there.
point,
We
it
was
still
almost
had
them
not.
black people in that produce aisle.
And this at this point, it still had not clicked yet.
And
I'm
she's
still
like,
like,
wait, what's going on? What? Why are you being like this? Why do you
it
have
took
an
me a minute to realize this bitch was actually mad at me. At me. What did I even do?
You piss
The
me the
whole
fuck
time.
off. But
At this point, I
don't
still had
come to me
not
about
clicked.
my parents. And because one thing about me is if I'm wrong and I say something in the heat of the moment, whatever, I'm gonna go back to it and apologize to my child. I'm like, hey, mama was a little bit of
Yeah.
this, mama was a little bit of that. I'm gonna apologize. But what I'm not gonna do, if you hit me in my heel 3 goddamn times, you had 2 fucking warnings. You know what the fuck the checkout is. Get the fuck out of my face.
I didn't know she
Yeah,
was trying to take
I'm
out
like
Jennifer's
that too.
Achilles heel. I didn't know that. I missed all of that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But you try to play Captain Table, hoe. Are you okay? Well, now I got attitude. And then I'm explaining it to Scotty because I was like, I'm gonna calm down. So they get out the car. I'm sitting in the car. I call Scotty. I'm like, Scotty, this happened, this happened, this happened. Then here comes Jackson, stupid ass, going to the car trying to get something out the back. I'm like, Jackson, hey, just chill out. Let me get my vent out and I'll be done. He go to open the door. I said, Jackson, if you don't close that goddamn door, and at that point, everything is goddamn motherfucking whatever. Jackson closed the door, and then soon he goes outside. Oh, your son get on my motherfucking nerves. He goes, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm about to hang up the fucking phone. I'm about to hang up this goddamn phone on you too." He like, "No, no, hey, I agree. Our kids are assholes." I'm like,
Yeah,
but
he
yeah,
saw the
so
light. Yeah, yeah. He saw the light.
yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I mean, it was okay. We were going to do Megan's mom's birthday party. Happy birthday, Mima.
Because
He
we
late.
we
Today is
don't
her birthday,
celebrate
right?
the day 16 days after Juneteenth. But happy birthday, Mima.
Okay. But yeah, so I mean,
My
other
happy
than
mom.
that, I mean, we was good. Well, it was
Yeah,
good. We got it back together after I got to calm the fuck down. But y'all was wrong as
Don't
hell,
you
all of
love when you
y'all.
can don't you love when you can talk to your like when you have somebody to actively talk to about the kids that stay in your house? You know, don't you love that?
Hmm.
Baby. And I'll be like, shh. We'll be like, we'll be in the house talking like that so they won't hear us because our walls are thin. And he'd be like, why you whispering? I don't want the answer here. This is why I'm whispering.
yeah,
They be like, man, fuck them kids.
man.
Exactly. Like,
No.
fuck them. Shit. Should be listening to that goddamn horse. No, it,
Look, and see, my thing is, I know that boy can hear. I know he can hear.
yeah,
But my thing is, I don't know how far his range is. So I'd be like,
yeah.
come on,
Well, his mama's Batman, so I mean,
huh? You know what I'm talking about. So I'd be like, come in the next room. Come in the next room. She'd be like, just tell me now. He ain't paying attention. And then I start talking and
Shit.
stuff,
oh, he
whatever.
listening.
And then in the middle of his cartoon,
See,
he'd be
they
like, ah,
listening.
what? You talking about me? All the way from the couch. If you don't get your 4-year-old stuff on from boy.
Hmm.
Let me tell you
Hmm.
something. Me and John, me and my friend was talking about we was gonna do a couples cruise. You know, me and John never been on a cruise before.
Oh,
So
Y'all haven't
we
been
was
on a
talking
cruise?
about doing a ever. Neither one of us. So we was talking about doing a couples cruise. And so I was talking to my friend. I was laying in the bed. I had Dallas on one side of me, on the other side of me. And so I had once I got done with that, I had got up and I left and I came back. Dallas gonna say, "Oh, I thought you was gone on the cruise." I was like, "You listening too fucking hard for me. You was on your
that
tablet, like you
fast.
was playing like I thought you was going. So when are you going? Are we going on a cruise with you? Are we going on
Oh, he
vacation
trying to get
with
all
you
the
too?
details.
No."
Yeah,
Like,
something
but those
happening.
kids absolutely they listen. They listen
Mm-hmm.
to
Don't trust them.
everything.
Yeah.
Don't trust them. I understand.
But
But
anyway, go
yeah, other
ahead,
than
go
Don't
that,
trust
girl.
nobody.
what you mean? That was my week. That was the low
Okay,
light and
go
the
ahead and
highlight.
give
What did
our
y'all do
stars
for
then.
4th of July? Oh, okay, my star. Okay, the stars. I'm
Mm-hmm.
giving your stars too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give us a 3 because my manager on vacation. So this week I'm big chilling.
Look,
Big
hey,
chilling,
don't you love that? Don't you love that? My manager
girl.
went on vacation right before the 4th. So he worked from home on Wednesday. So it was just us, the younger, workers in the office. We were just chilling unsupervised.
What is the range from? Oh, okay, my bad. All right, never
Shut up,
mind.
Trevor. I know. I don't think too much into it. And then we all work from home on that Thursday, but he was on vacation, so we was just big chilling, boy. And then people just kept canceling meetings left and right. They're like, "Hey, I don't have anything to present. You mind
Boy.
if we cancel?" Not at all. No.
Hmm.
I mean, I love a hey, can we cancel a message?
Me
Absolutely.
too.
Now I will still put
Hmm.
that we cancel due to so and so, and I put the next meeting date is this day, you know. But absolutely, man, I didn't have shit to do most of the day. I was just like chilling,
I love a good counsel. I love it.
man.
I love it. Because I'm just sitting on my ass in those meetings cold and I'm looking at you like, is that it? Are we still talking? What the fuck are we even talking about right now? What is going
Man,
on?
This
I'll be
two-line
crying.
email meeting we have. Yeah.
for real,
Oh my
for
God.
real. No, I poked him. I was like, "Hey, so I'm actually working from home today. Do y'all want me to cancel the room?" And then the big dude, the big leadership was like, "You know what? Actually, you're right. I don't have anything. We should just go ahead and cancel." That's not what I said, but I mean,
But it was, but since
You
it's
know,
out there.
it's just out there.
last week was nice. Last week
It
was
was.
nice because my boss was gone she took the
Don't
whole
you
week
love
off.
Hmm.
it?
So because she was off, I was like, Thursday, I was like, I'm not gonna come to work. Well, actually, I came to work. Okay, this is what happened. Oh yeah, so Wednesday, me and my friend went out. It was her husband, it was me and John. We went out. So waking up, it was a Wednesday, because they wanted to go out. Waking up that Thursday, I was like, how the fuck do people do this shit and get up during the week and go to work? I was exhausted. So I got to work. And once I got to work, I realized that I didn't have my badge, and I couldn't get into my office because I have my keys. So I went into the office with the other people, and I was just like, "So y'all good?" And they was like, "Yeah, I think that we're good." I said, "Well, I left my badge at home." So they was like, "Oh, so you finna go home and get it?" I said, "I'm finna go home and stay home."
For real. You had the first part right.
And my boss, I told him, I said, "My boss is not here, so I'm gonna go home and stay home. Y'all, if y'all need me, just call me." And the real reason
Hmm.
why I went home is because I had to work. That's a part of being a manager. If you don't have coverage, you gotta take your motherfucking ass to work. So I didn't have coverage on Saturday night, so I had to work Saturday night for 12 hours. So that's the reason why I was like, fuck it, juices.
You
But
made
that
the
was the
hours
good
up.
part.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So that was the good part, is that it was a light week last week, but the rest of that shit, I was just like, I guess, yeah.
The ghetto.
I was I was at my dad's house for July 4th, so yeah, yeah.
So y'all went out. What kind of music was y'all listening to?
We went to this club called Greece, and it's our generation music. So y'all, we got so hooked up. They had all of their drinks half off. First of all, I'm gonna say this shit.
Hey,
And
I
these
ain't
drinks were
mad. Where's it
and
at?
these drinks
It's in
were strong
Dallas.
as
Mm-mm.
fuck. It's in DeSoto.
Oh,
And these
still
drinks
no.
were strong. These drinks were strong as fuck, y'all. And when I tell you, I don't even know how many drinks we had. Like it was like one, two, it was like six of us. And between six of us, we just kept on ordering drinks and we didn't know whose tab it was getting put on. It was weird. I woke up the next morning and I said, I know I did some damage. I had only paid like $26. And so then I was talking to my homegirl. I was like, girl, they bosses was been fucked up because they didn't charge me for like half the drinks. We had about like 2 rounds. We ain't
For
get
real.
charged
Yeah.
for it. Like, what? She said, bitch, they put it on my card. I said, oh shit. I said, this is just for money. We had a good time though. We
Yeah,
had a real good
I
time.
love
But
that.
I could not do that shit. People are really, y'all, this club was so fucking packed. People are really out here on a Wednesday night partying. I said,
No.
no, sir.
Half off drinks. I mean,
Oh,
maybe they plan on
I
calling into
wonder how
work
much
on
of that though was the
Thursday.
holiday.
Oh well,
well, her
yeah. I
birthday,
mean, the holiday was Friday though.
But yeah,
they
but it's
say
still
it's
holiday
like
week. A
that
lot of people were
every,
taking off early.
they say it's like that every Wednesday. Her birthday is in
Really?
a couple of weeks. So they want to go back. And I'm like, oh my God. Hold on, y'all.
Then she gonna go back on a
Okay.
Wednesday and call in on another
Mm.
Thursday.
Right. They're gonna
No.
start noticing a pattern.
As long as you back by Friday, I mean, I guess. I
Got to be
guess.
careful.
You
Got to be
got to be
careful.
careful. You got to be. Oh, I gotta do my share screen for the this thing. Did
Hmm.
you get a chance to look at? Oh, I'm gonna pause it real fast.
Okay, y'all. So let's switch it over and talk about some music. Okay.
The music.
So Jennifer has told me that she want me to listen to this song called "Daughter" by Beyonce. So we gonna break it down a little bit. BJ, have you heard it?
No.
Okay. All right. So we're in for a treat tonight, Joe. All right. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
So the first time we just gonna listen through just to hear it and see the words, and then we're gonna run it back and talk about it. Okay.
Just after listening to the masterpiece for the first time, what is your thoughts on the song? Range, right? The range, right?
I'm impressed. I will admit I am impressed. Um, this is my second time, maybe the third time hearing it. But in that last little bridge piece before the end, first of all, I didn't have the lyrics in front of me either of those times, so forgive me. But I didn't realize that she was actually singing like actual like opera, whatever, Italian, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. So first of all, it sounds legit. Um, and then second of all, I like the not just the vocal range that she takes you through, but through the song, the musical arrangement goes through a lot of ranges. Like even after that, very aria style type section and stuff, whatever. Then you bring in the chorus and and it really, you know what? I'm surprised. I will just say that I'm surprised. Now we'll have to go back and talk about some of the words a little bit, but I'm surprised. That's my first initial.
Okay. EJ.
Why is the song named Daughter? She said, I'm just like my father.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I,
in my in my mind, which I didn't do any of the think pieces they had on the song, but
Mhm.
she has the song Protector on here, and all this song is like basically it's about her protecting her kids and her marriage. And first it was her daughter, Blue Ivy.
Can you scroll the lyrics down so I can see the top part?
mm-hmm.
Okay. I can see that.
But also, this is okay. So one of the things, love it or hate it, she love her men. Okay, so she's always gonna have something on there about her man. Everybody want Jay-Z. Well, did nobody want him till she got with him? But you know what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
this is basically she gonna do the whole album is like she gonna do what she gotta do to take care of her family. If she gotta commit a little murder, she gonna commit a little murder, and she let you know how easily she gonna get away with it.
Yeah, it seemed
Don't play
very
with
like
me.
when you add that context that you just gave plus the aria and stuff, whatever, it's given very much Italian mafia, like, take
It
care of
is,
business and
yeah.
stuff, whatever. I'm cool until you cross me, then I get
Hmm.
like my father and I'm cold as hell. Okay, see that little
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
put it
Mm-hmm.
into place.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, go ahead, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some would say that
But I like
she
the song.
right it's really pretty. I like the words to it because I'm like, baby, it's basically don't try it because this is how I'm gonna end you and
Hmm.
ain't nobody gonna stop me. They're gonna help me with it. She was a bathroom attendant, let me right in. She was a big fan. Ain't nobody
Hmm.
Right.
safe. Ain't nowhere safe
That
for
was a
you.
cold ass line, though. That was a
Ain't
cold
nowhere
ass
safe for
line,
you. Okay.
though.
I can get to you when you go to the bathroom. Okay, boo.
Right.
Ain't no
That's
running
what
to
I'm saying.
hiding.
That's what I was just saying. That is a cold ass line because who is not gonna allow Beyonce admittance?
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah.
She
But I
said, "Oh
mean,
yeah, the bathroom
Right.
attendant let me in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
she was a
about
big
it."
fan. She got floor seats. It's okay.
Look, that was a cold ass line. I don't care who you are. That
Hmm.
was a cold line. Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hmm. But yeah, so that kind of lets you like the reasoning behind the song as far as like you play with me, you tried it, you played with my
You
family, you
tried it.
tried it. You don't know me, so I'm reintroducing myself to you. So it's the extreme, like is she right or wrong and expressing herself? Because some would say, oh, she the big bad, she the mafia, that's the villain. But really and truly, taking care of business.
You know what?
Who wouldn't in your shoes? Who wouldn't in her
So
shoes do what they gotta do?
so I've made it a mission of mine to go back from where I left off at Beyonce because I was once a Beyonce fan, right? And now I kind of just trailed off of it. I don't know, just lost it over the years. I've trailed off. So I've made it a mission of mine to go back and listen to everything of Beyonce because the songs that come out, I'm like, okay, I'm still with it. I'm still with it. But I haven't listened to all
Welcome,
her albums.
Yeah, yeah.
So I am going to do that because I also have to make it a mission of mine because these are such huge events and big deals. I want to go to a Beyonce concert.
girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start saving up for that. Like I'm gonna put money to the side for a Beyonce concert because
Girl.
yeah,
Mm.
I
It's
was
it's
I,
a
this
whole
girl
Look,
experience. It's a whole
I
experience.
so
think I think for the
uh-huh.
third one, she gonna bring back Destiny's
Mhm.
Child for that third
The third
concert. What y'all
act.
think? Yeah, the third act.
Well, the third
Yeah.
act is a final act, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
So this girl that I started going to get my nails done, she's a beehiver also. And so she was telling me, like, we was looking at Beyonce tickets and all this shit. So they are trying to resell tickets, and it's a ticket for resale for $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And so when I saw that, I was like, I'm gonna have to at least come up with I'm not gonna spend $5,000. I'm not gonna spend that much money, but I'm gonna say about a good 2,000 because they say like you got to get your Beyonce merch, you got to have this and you got to have that. So I'm gonna say I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna put money to the side.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just drop out 2,000. It's gonna have to be money saved up over time. So when this
Mm-hmm.
comes, I'm like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Get on the
but
wait
I do want to
list.
go to a Beyonce concert.
Get on the wait
Yeah, I
list.
talked to
Get in the
somebody who's gone
beehive,
to
and then you
several.
get first release. But
Yeah, I talked to
also
somebody that's gone to several
overseas.
Beyonce concerts, and she was like, everybody thinks that once the concert start, the tickets will drop. She said, don't do that. That's a rookie mistake. Buy your ticket first when you get the chance, that first ticket, because then once the concert start, the ticket prices go up. And then the resales and stuff, whatever, they go up. So if you get your ticket first outright, that's the way to do it, honestly and truthfully. So, get your ticket seat and where you can afford it and stuff, because she's gone to like several of them, whatever. And I'm just like, okay, all right.
My friend told me the opposite. He was like, "Hey, go the day up." Like the Houston one, he didn't have tickets, and his friend, no, his friend didn't have tickets. And they went. They got like a ticket for like 130. I mean, it's nosebleeds. They paid 130 for it, but they got tickets. But everything else I've been seeing on TikTok is like, bitch, go overseas and see it. So what I'm gonna pay for my flight and the ticket is gonna be what I pay over here. But one ticket. So I'm like, okay, so I
I've
might
heard
I
that
might go to
too.
the Paris one, okay? Because Beyonce
Look, I've
loves
heard that
Paris.
too. Hmm.
So
But
I
yeah,
mean, but I feel like that's it's good. I mean, I want to go to that, and I want to go to a Chris Brown meet and greet. I have my reasons. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. But getting back to this song though, so where does this song to me feels like that old school you in Spain terracotta house, on the patio, everybody's having, a party and stuff, whatever. And I just imagine like a light blue kind of, suit and stuff, whatever, and she, at the table and stuff, whatever, somebody come in the room that she ain't really rocking with and stuff, whatever, and this plays in the background, like, the old school. You may not. Yeah, I see it.
I'm
Okay,
trying to go with you. I'm trying to go with you. Go ahead. Keep on.
okay,
I'm
yeah,
trying
like
to go
I'm
with
picture
you.
with
it.
you.
Okay,
I'm with you.
Sicily.
I'm
Okay,
with you. Yeah.
19. No,
I'm
but
with
in
you.
Spain, right? But in that era, that old school. You got your Don and stuff, whatever. And then she's sitting at the head of the table and stuff, whatever. Her kids is playing and stuff, whatever. She watching them, and then that dude that she really don't fuck with, or that person, whatever, that she really don't fuck with
That
for me.
crossed you.
Ever.
That tried to
Right,
cross
right.
you. Yeah.
And she knows, or she suspects, and this
Mm-hmm.
music is going and stuff, whatever. And by the time she get to the aria, the Italian and stuff, whatever, somebody whispering in her ear and stuff, whatever. You don't never see what they saying and stuff, whatever. But she taking. It's a whole scene in my head, y'all. I
Mm-hmm.
can't
Mm-hmm. You should
really.
have been in charge of visuals.
I
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm getting. What do y'all get? What do y'all get?
I get that because when you put that Italian verse in there, that's what you get. You get
Yeah,
that I'm the mafia wife, like I'm the of the head don.
she's
You
the
know, I'm
queen,
that, and bitch, I'm with it. If
the
you with it, I'm
matriarch.
with it. Like, what's up? I'm letting you know right
Yes.
now. Like,
Yes, yes, and
you
like
know,
at the
so yeah,
end of that
I see it.
aria, I just see like splatters of blood on the suit and stuff like that. But you don't hear anything. It's still the music playing. You never hear anything. You don't know what happened. Just a splatter of blood and stuff, whatever.
She
And
coming
she
out the
cool as a
bathroom.
cat,
Yeah.
boy, just wiping off her hands or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I
It
see.
puts
That's
me
what I
in
see.
the it puts me in the mind of this book that I read called Demon's Dream, and that book is like 700 plus pages long. Demon's
I
Dream
heard
is
about it.
based on mafia type shit. When I tell you, that's what it puts me in the mind of,
You
and
need to
you
text me that
gotta
because I'm
read
gonna look
that
for it
book.
tonight.
You
You
gotta
really
read
need to
that
text it
book.
to me.
It's a black
712
author.
pages.
Is it really?
You gotta know it.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
gotta
text it
know
to
it.
me
I'm
because I'm
gonna
gonna look
text it
for
to
it
you right now.
tonight. I'm gonna look for it tonight. Yeah, but no, I actually dig this. I love that you gave me that last little piece for me to connect it because I hadn't really understood it. I couldn't really like vibe with it the whole way through because I was like, this is kind of discombobulated and stuff, whatever. But you said that it clicked into place. It clicked into place for me.
But if you listen to the words, it starts out with your body laid out on the filthy floors.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
Yeah.
but listen, okay, see, listen, I didn't
this
have the
line.
lyrics in front of me, so even if I heard that first line and stuff, whatever, the way my ears are set up, they halfway
Okay.
work,
You're
they
right. You're
halfway
right.
work at
You're right.
best. At best, I have to hear I have to have the lyrics and to be able to really take it all in, and then you give me a little
Mhm.
bit of background, it creates the picture. You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah,
you ready to shoot the film now?
I think so. Off of that, yes, I could do it. I could do it, girl.
Uh, uh, what up,
Okay.
Himithy?
What up?
Hey, Himithy, thanks for strolling on through. How you doing?
Can't complain for deal with nobody listen.
Yep. Now
Okay,
mute your
okay.
mic.
Really?
Take it away, Himithy.
14 of the most unintentionally gay rap lyrics ever.
That's not an accident.
Coming in at number 14 is a song by Cannabis called Second Round KO.
Okay.
And the questionable lyric is, you might got more cash than me, but you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga ass like me.
Wow. And they
Ain't
wondered,
nothing better than eating ass. I don't know. I don't know.
why? It's the
Wait,
second
what
you throw
happened?
that in there, there's no beating the charges. There's no beating the charges the second you throw
What
that
did
in there.
what did you say, Jennifer?
I ain't nothing better than eating a nigga ass. I don't
Right.
know. I ain't no defense to that one. The prosecution rests. Okay.
Right. Right. There's no beating the allegations, sir.
You sir are gay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay. Coming in at number 13 is a song by Ice-T called 99 Problems. The lyrics go, I got a bitch who's a man.
You got a bitch who's a man. Now, see, wait a minute. That one, I would need a little bit more context because we've called a couple of men bitches before. I would need a little bit more context. That one is not quite
Yeah,
so
but
Yeah,
you
that
basic.
just
call
mean he
you
got a
call men
female that's going
bitches.
hard.
I mean, I
Mhm.
understand that, but it could have been worded better. It could have been worded better. That was pretty gay, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
what you got?
It was
Oh, you got
12.
a
It's
share.
a song called Back in the Hood by Mac Dre. The
Okay.
lyrics go, I need some cock, hella bad. I need to be free. Steady dreaming about raking guts and cock, laying on my bunk, busting nuts in a sock.
I beg your finest pardon, sir.
That's what it said. That is what it said.
I mean,
Oh
he's
yeah,
gay
no,
for the
that was a
stay. I don't know what to
declaration.
tell you. He is
That
gay
was a
for the
declaration.
stay.
You begging at this point. That was a declaration. Jesus. That's
Well,
not
hey man,
unintentional. I
I
believe
don't
that was
know
very
you.
intentional. I believe that was very intentional.
Yeah.
You
Number
got another
11.
one?
Number 11 is by Chic Luch. Song is called Good Love. The lyric goes, and now I'm in the club, no VIP. I'm down low everywhere. I'm down low everywhere. Last hoodlum be. I'm tripping. I'm down where every last hoodlum be. I feel baby boy trying to ice grill me. Walk up to him, you know, nice and polite. Let him know it's real. Lift the shirt up light. I'ma let it off cause I ain't trying to fight.
You know what? I've seen that. I've seen that scene happen in a gay movie. I really have.
The
Um,
kissing game? No, I was playing. I don't.
Girl, I don't know about that
I'm just
one.
playing. Just playing.
But I mean, he told us up front, I'm
Yeah.
down low real bad. Oh yeah, no, he was really basically coming out the closet, really,
Mm-hmm.
really.
All right. Number 10.
Yeah, so that was. And number 10 reads. Hold on, lost my spot. Number 10 reads. It's by NERD. It's called Rockstar. Guess you ain't heard that I swallow guys.
That that that
White
that
best
that's the line.
in his
Okay,
garage.
yep.
There's
Hmm.
another song by Nerd coming in at number 9, Lap Dance.
It,
I
okay.
dare a motherfucker to come in my face.
Look, I feel like if you appear on this list more than once,
But no, I'm like, it was 9
In
and then 10. It's
consecutive back
like,
to back,
oh, he taking it back to back. Yeah, for sure.
right?
Yeah,
He
for
taking them
sure.
but it
back to
says I
back.
dare a
Okay,
motherfucker to
now.
come in my face.
Yeah, now see, he taking them back to back. He's already on the team now. He's on the team.
Ghostface Killer featuring Jadakiss. The song is called Run. Comes in at number 8. I
Mm-hmm.
might gotta take my shirt off, is what Jadakiss says. Ghostface says, yeah, kid. Jadakiss says, I like that one. Ghostface says, uh-huh. Go in, go in. Eh.
That one is questionable, but
Number 7,
Two
Beanie
dogs,
Man.
two dudes talking to each other. That's not questionable.
Beanie Man. The song is called Who Am I, Sim Sima. The lyric,
mm,
how can I take my love to a fellow?
not that hard.
Wow. Number 6, T.I. The song is called Get Loose.
Okay.
Take it come in the face. Yeah, I like it like that. Okay, I'm figuring out what they're doing because I know this song actually. And the
Right.
line before this was talking about a woman giving head and taking cum in the face. It wasn't like he
That's
was
what
referring to a
hey.
dude. Like some of
I,
these are just clickbait. Like they just edited.
Oh.
So
yeah,
number
some of that just
6 is
taken way out
bogus.
of context.
Number 6
Yeah.
is bogus. Richie Rich, smoke weed all day. The lyric goes, I know it hurts to find out me and your man be sharking shit.
What does shark
What
and
is
shit
sharking?
mean?
That's the new little term where niggas steady be trying to get females. So pretty much they holler at a lot of females.
Okay. Okay.
Question. I
I
knew
feel
this
like the
one was.
top three we're
I
gonna have to do some
knew this song
investigation.
was going to be on this list.
What,
What?
number 4?
Yep, number 4, DMX, Party Up. All you men that been to jail before, suck my dick. Knew that was coming.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty damn gay.
Yeah.
Big Pun, You Ain't a Killer. The lyric, when you awaken your manhood, I'll be. When you awaken your manhood will be taken.
Wait, what?
When you awaken, your manhood will have been taken.
Mm.
Mm.
Number 2 is some bullshit. AZ featuring Nas. The song is called The Essence. Let's do it again. A beautiful blend. What?
That's what I'm saying. Nah, that don't even make no sense.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. Number 1. And by the way, I don't read these before I bring them to you guys just
Nah,
because
we
I want
want them
everybody to
authentic.
have the same reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 is by Lil Wayne. The song is called Holla at Me Baby. The lyric goes, it's Wheezy fucking baby.
There's no context in that one.
That's what I'm
But
saying. No, they
the
just took
thing
it
is,
straight out of
though,
context.
he
Weezy,
always
he
says
does the
his
thing.
name.
Yeah.
Wheezy fucking baby. Wheezy F.
Says that all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
Yeah. That's what
easy
they,
F
he always
baby.
does the, yeah, nah, come on, get out of here. Get out of here. I
So that
downloaded
was
that
my
book.
part.
Yeah,
Hi,
okay.
I'm Weezy. The explanation is what I'm trying to read now. 'Cause I'm like, how do you get that from that? It says, "Hi, I'm Weezy. What am I doing? Fucking baby." He's the head of my record label. Who's the head of his record
Now that
label?
sounds different from what you want to say.
I just read it how
No,
the lyric was actually printed
that's
That
out on the
sounds a
sheet.
little bit different. There's some extra words there.
I mean, it's a lot of extra fucking
But
words.
yet they did
Right?
not have number 1 stunner on there. Now, like the funny part, the ones that they were
I like
ranking
that.
like the worst, the
What's the one that was like, I like to fuck him in the ass
Weird
while
Race.
something.
Hey, that should have been on there.
Right? But
Yeah.
that I'm convinced that the
I
person
don't
that came up
know.
with that list didn't actually listen to the song. They just clicked the words that had those easy ones that they could misconstrue. Because some of those was already questionable before you even got to the top five.
I mean, yeah, but once you get to top five, it's like, those are kind of
Yeah.
like, I don't know. The first,
But
what,
I will look up
seven?
another one for
Okay.
next week.
Oh, we love lists. We love lists. All right. Juwan, have you been thinking about your villain error?
My who?
Your villain
Villain
error?
era.
And
Go
what
ahead
was the
and
villain era
get
again?
rid of
I've
the share
slept and
screen.
partaken since then.
Okay. Jennifer, go ahead and get rid of your
Yeah,
share
what did he
screen.
say? What did he
Okay.
say?
He
What's
said
the
he's been
He,
What
definition of the
did
partaking.
villain
Juwan?
era? Because I didn't slept and smoked since then.
He said he's partaken since
Huh.
then. Yeah. There's this little thing about the villain era, right? And Jennifer had the definition a little bit better than I got it. Jennifer, you have that definition handy?
okay, villain era is a social media trend on a concept that describes a period in one's life where they're prioritizing themselves, setting boundaries, and asserting their needs, often challenging social expectations of niceties and selflessness. It is not about being malicious, but rather about self-preservation and empowerment. Don't put me on the spot to read ever again, bitch.
I'm about to say, you know,
My
you're
bad,
supposed to
my
read
bad.
3, 4 lines ahead.
I know. Everybody did, right?
As soon as you find out how they doing it, you go skip ahead because
With
okay, that's gonna be
Yeah, you be
mine.
like,
That's
count.
that's
okay,
your
bitch.
sentence. I got three more
Okay.
sentences. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody know you used to practice back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay. So, with that being said, right, like, I personally think that the villain era is crucial for 2025, like, for a number of reasons. But I think we have to have the villain era. It's long overdue at this point.
Yep, I agree.
Mother,
But
like
We're
what
at the
is
age.
after the
We're
definition
at
that
the
you
age.
explained, the villain era or the phrase villain era was created by somebody that was on the opposite end of the villain era, meaning they didn't get treated how they used to get treated, or they didn't get coddled or whatever. Because on the cool, the villain era, everybody should be in their villain era. Self-preservation, looking out for yourself for
True.
your better help. So I'm really
Yep.
wondering who coined the phrase, "Oh, you're in your villain area." Probably a motherfucker that wasn't getting what they wanted. Because if that's
Let
the
me see if
case,
I can
I've
find
been in
out.
my villain area my whole life.
well, I mean, it comes in my for me, it's like less of the people pleasing and being like,
Yeah.
fuck it. I used to go out of my way if
My
somebody
whole
misheard
life.
information. Okay, well, that's nice. I was always
So we're going
told
to
to try.
include John, okay, or not John, but we're going to include him because I think more women are in their villain era than men are. And I'm with Jessica. I mean
Let me
Jennifer. I'm a
see.
people pleaser also.
So, Villain Era first came out in 2022. Is the
Okay.
It refers to a period when individuals decided to prioritize themselves, set boundaries, and learn to say no to protect their mental health. So, yes, I would agree with you, BJ and Jennifer, that yeah, no, it's definitely been a lot more women embracing the villain era, and that's kind of really what
Especially
More
us.
women.
skyrocketed it. Yep.
And then what do they call us? They call us, oh, these bitches right here. They don't need a man. They don't want a man. It's not
Mm-hmm.
that. It's just that
Mm-hmm.
no, I don't want to deal with that shit right there. Or what
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that
Yeah.
shit, period. Like, and you have every right to say what you will and will not deal with. Now, unfortunately, it comes later for some than others, right? Because some women they'll get out like they're coming into their womanhood. They're stepping out. Like these days and time, they're stepping out until I'm not dealing with this shit. As opposed to our generation, because our parents dealt with that shit, we're trying to figure the balance out of where we're not gonna deal with that shit anymore. To where, you know what? Fuck it, go ahead and do what you got. You know what I'm saying? So we're like trying to balance it out. And our kids growing up are like, fuck that nigga.
Right. Because they weren't raised to
So
be people pleasers. I think that's
Yeah,
the
that get
beauty.
along, that don't buck
Yes.
the system,
yeah.
stuff like that or whatever. No, at this
Right.
point
Yeah.
in my life and at my address, I ain't trying to get along. I'll be by myself, and I'm okay with that.
Look.
Mm.
Mm-mm. No, because my
You
thing
will
is,
love me, like me, don't like me, don't like me. I don't give a fuck because
And
you
it's
right.
don't
not up to
like
me to clarify that. If you don't like me because of what somebody else said about me, it is what it is.
That
I'm
part.
not gonna work on that. That's on you and
me.
how you
Mm-mm.
feel.
That part. It's
Exactly.
the not clarifying that I think stumped a lot of people up. Did y'all know that no is a complete sentence? It doesn't
Mm.
require any justification. But that's the thing, though. A
Yeah,
lot of people, raised in this whole people pleasing and stuff, whatever. The thought of disrupting that good girl or good guy, mentality and stuff, whatever. That narrative is what's really it's really just setting boundaries for people, but people don't know how to take that. People don't know how to take that.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
you say
Because when they
no, and they're
can't
like,
use you
"Oh,
when people can't use you the way they want to anymore, then it's like, why she acting funny or why he acting funny? Why he doing this or
Mm-hmm.
why he acting
yep,
Mm-hmm.
did he do that with you?
mm-hmm.
Is he doing it? Child, please go ahead, go
Prime
ahead.
example. My baby mama, she used to dealing with dudes that she run over. She don't have to care about none of that. But the fact that I put my foot in, I'm like, who you talking to? Nah, we're not doing it. This and the third. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I said
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there, but I won't be fooled.
Yeah." Well, I think that's
Yeah.
the thing, though. People equate, um,
Standing up for yourself is being mean.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. They create that boundary. You're mean. You're now selfish. You're not the same. You moving differently and stuff, whatever. So, but that's the thing, though. Um, that's part of reclaiming your own personal power. You have to do that. You have to break that people pleasing culture in order to kind of separate yourself to not start to shrink yourself in every situation. You're not being malicious. You're just taking up that space that you are allowed to take up.
I mean, sometimes you gotta be malicious for a motherfucker to get the point.
I
You in your
mean,
evil
I
villain
think it's
era
a
at that
point
point.
where I'm
that's
not.
what I'm
I think
Nah,
saying.
because if I try to explain to you like what I'm on, how I'm not going for the same thing, and you think I'm tripping or you just whatever, want to keep doing the same shit, oh baby, I can show you way better than I can tell you.
But that's
Well,
not evil. That's just unapologetic.
No,
mm-hmm.
right,
it's
and I feel
called
like
I
it's
told
setting
you,
boundaries
and I
also.
tried to. I set my boundaries, and you continue to disrespect
Mhm.
my boundaries.
Now my thing is this
But
though. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna forget. Go
Mhm.
ahead.
So that. What's up about that?
See,
Oh
So
Lord.
if you, so if you so if you let somebody
What?
right? See, catch your breath. Go
if you let
ahead.
I got
What
it.
just
Okay, I
happened?
got it. But I forgot what I was going to say. Now I remember. Okay, but
She
if
had a
you
good
let
ass point.
somebody,
Forgot.
if you okay, so if you tell somebody, so you set those boundaries and they keep on fucking you over, then either it's up to you to leave or keep on
Mm-hmm.
accepting it. Because
But see,
at
no, no,
that
no. That's
point,
the thing,
if
though. But
they
see, I'm gonna break it down for you though, because I fucking left, because I'm not doing it. But
yeah,
it's the fact of even in me leaving, you still thinking you can just call me and do whatever or say whatever, and I'm supposed to do this, that, and the third. No, baby, that ain't how it work. I told you off rip what kind of man I am. You thought you had the greatest coochie in the world that could just get me to do whatever you wanted to do. You are sadly mistaken.
Yeah.
If I tell you something, believe that. Stand on that.
Believe that. I knew that was coming. I knew that was
You
coming.
gotta
Stop
believe
trying
it.
to
You
see
gotta
if you
believe what
can,
somebody
if
tell you.
but like stop trying to see if just because you're with me or we're together or we're sleeping together, just see if I want to quote unquote let you make it. Because I got told you don't ever let me make it on nothing. And my reply was, why would you want to make it?
Yeah.
'Cause if you're trying to see if you could make it, that means you deliberately trying to see if I'm gonna come off my game. And if I tell you no and stand on it, then I mean.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
Yeah.
if you told her how it is, and if she don't accept it, then it is what it is. People
Yeah.
But
gotta
yeah,
believe what you tell them.
when it comes
People have
down
to
to
do.
it, I mean, or people say you acting funny or moving different, not realizing or taking accountability that what they did makes you move different.
Yeah.
I never once
Now I
said I was
will
blind
say,
to death. I see every damn thing.
yeah. Now what I will say though is I will if we have a some kind of relationship or something in the beginning when I start to step into my villain era, I will give you an explanation in the beginning like no, cool, I'm not cool with this. I not anymore. I don't do that no more. I don't feel that way anymore because I
But
feel
why do you
like
have to be
if
a
you
villain for protecting yourself and setting boundaries? Why is that a villain act?
no, people are labeling it as a villain. I
But
think
I'm
people
saying,
are
why is
saying
that?
it's a villain to kind of absolve themselves of guilt, right? By saying, "Oh, I'm the villain." Okay, fine, I'm the villain. It kind of helps them kind of remove the guilt from the situation of saying, "I'm choosing me. I'm
Oh, I
choosing
ain't
me."
guilty about that at all. It's me or you, and I'm always gonna pick me. We took a vote and you lost.
We took a
well, I
vote.
mean, for me personally, people kind of like a big my villain thing is people will treat me certain kind of way based off of how they think I act, how somebody else told them I act, whatever. So in their mind, they have to build me up to be that villain
Mm,
of that person that justifies how they treat me. And if at this point, if me saying no, I don't want to do that makes me the
mm-hmm.
villain in your eyes, then I'll be that. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
always go for me.
yeah.
It took a
No, I love
lot
that you said
for
that.
that.
But
I
if you
love that
form
you
an
said that.
opinion about me before you even get to know me based off of what somebody else said, I ain't really need your dumb ass nowhere.
Right, and
Right.
that's
And
what I
it's
said.
not
I
for
was
me
just
to
about to say. I
clarify
love
that.
that you said that because I heard or read somewhere that they said um the way that I act with somebody else may be different than the way I act with how I act with you. The question you need to be asking is, what did they do to get me to act that way with them? Right? Like to me, that was always like a, because sometimes people say, "Oh, I never got that from someone," so, "Oh, I never got that from you." I never, how you talk to somebody afterwards, and they be like, "Okay, cool," and then they're like, "You know what? I'm actually having a good time. I never, I didn't think we would vibe like this." I'm like, "What you mean?" and stuff, whatever. "Oh, I never thought I never got that from you. They said such and such, whatever." And I'm like, okay, so that just means that like whatever happened between A and B is why they get the such and such behavior. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm gonna give you the benefit of a doubt of a new person. So
I ain't giving you shit. Get the fuck away from me.
of a new person?
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking about them same old dummies. Nah, new people.
No.
I got like I'm gonna let
Mm-mm.
you choose my opinion of you because I'm grown for one. Ain't nobody else finna tell me what to think about nobody. I'm grown. I'm making my own opinions.
Yeah, that's
Now, if
true.
they tell me something and you happen to be that what that is, then well, goddamn it, shit. I guess you was right.
Right.
I next.
Right. And being, adult enough to admit, that, your opinion was wrong or your perception was off, whatever. But I think basically, the thing about the villain era is that, it's also necessary because people are choosing authenticity, right? Authenticity. I
We
stumbled
know
over
what you mean.
that. Right? In the world of
They
like
want
this
it to be
content.
real.
That was a big word for Elmo.
Hmm.
In a world of visibility and stuff, whatever, with social media and stuff, whatever, people are actually
Social
choosing to
media
be
kills
by
society.
themselves. Huh?
Social media killed society.
I mean, yeah, to an extent. I mean, we also on here, so, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. But People are choosing to be by themselves. Now they're choosing to voice unpopular opinions. They're choosing therapy, to disrupt their way of thinking, how they were raised and stuff, whatever. So I think with this whole villain era, some of those negatives are, yes, people are going to, think that you're cold. They're going to think that you're mean. They're going to
You
think
better
that
get a
you all of a
goddamn
sudden
jacket.
switched up on them. Huh?
You better get a goddamn jacket. It's chilly around this bitch.
Right, right. But also, I think that also, a positive though, right? Like, I mean, with this villain era, because people are kind of showing their authentic selves, whatever, it's giving other people a chance to kind of recognize what it is and choose that, right? So it's okay now for people to say, you know what, this job ain't for me, I quit. You know what, this relationship is toxic, I'm done. I don't need you in my life, so I think that being in this villain era right now, it gives people the chance to kind of step away, without all of that attachment and stuff, whatever, for their mental health. What you think, Jennifer?
Hmm.
I think you're muted.
I was saying it stems from that burnout, that people pleasing, that giving, because you can't enter a villain era. Sorry, Joanne. You can't enter a villain era if you've already been in one your whole life. But
I never said
people
I was
will.
entering one. I'm just extending.
Well, I mean,
Well,
hey,
that's the thing
and that's
about this,
fair, and that's fair.
right?
Entering into your villain era, it's you changing that mind frame that you have, as far as that people pleasing, that need to give, all of that. People will see it as mean, or it's selfish, and it's not
Yep.
selfish. It's you looking out for yourself, and you have to protect yourself. It was one dude that it was like, the Bible verses, you fill my cup and let it runneth over, and then from that, then my overfill I will give to someone else.
Yes. 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 That's actually something that I've talked about in therapy and stuff, whatever. Not just me, but I've heard it, from other people. Um, that basically you can't give what
One
you don't
second.
have.
I'm gonna be back in a little bit. Y'all check the sibling text.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But see,
You.
I'll be like, I don't have it to give as far as emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I can't give it. My cup is not running over. Right now I'm at half full. What I look like, instead of pouring into myself, I'm pouring into you. And
Right.
it's not being mean. It's just, this is what I need for me. You know what I'm saying? So
And honestly, that's
that's
the
not
best
that's not
thing.
villain. That's not
No,
villain. That is
but
you looking
honestly,
out for
that's the
you.
best thing. For me to recognize that I don't have to give to you rather than to stretch and, and then also overextend and stuff, whatever. That's the best thing. That's the
Girl.
best thing for all of
But
us.
if that makes me a villain, then so be it. If that makes me
Then
the,
so
the
be it.
bad guy, then so be it. Because at this point, I might be an evil villain. At this point, I'm like,
No, I don't think so.
how much I don't give a fuck, can't find a fuck, would not spare a fuck for anything right now. It's an age thing, because at in my 20s, I was like, oh, people pleasing. Let me make sure that everybody's
Mm,
okay. And like, it sounds bad, but I'm gonna try to clean it up, but I'm gonna say it out first. With them kids and people pleasing, I will give, and I still will give my kids my everything. I'm gonna give my kids my everything.
right.
But I also will say, hey, mommy is tired right now, or look, you're getting you're being kind of annoying right now, Jackson. I'm gonna need you to sit your ass down. Hey, do you have to ask me 50 11 questions?
But I love
So,
that though. I
girl,
love that
I
though. And I'm gonna
don't.
tell
I
you
bet
why.
look at my face.
I know, right? But I'm gonna tell you why. Because the thing about kids, especially, and there's 2 points that I'm gonna make. So the thing about kids is, with this whole raising kids and stuff, whatever, we're trying to raise kids to be adults that even we are not. Like, let me tell you how asinine it is to tell a child that they have to share something just because another child had asked them if they can also use this too. No, you would not give a random stranger your phone on the street, Susan, just because a random stranger asked to use your phone. Stop telling children they have to do that,
But whether
right?
life is fair, because it's not fucking fair.
It's not. It's not. And then secondly, the thing about this whole villain era, it allows us all to actually actively think about what it is that we're feeling and then voice that shit. And then
Mm-hmm.
by voicing that to your kid, they understand, okay, this is what someone else's hate looks like. This is what someone else's level of annoyance looks like. And I say that twofold. One, so that they can learn how to be aware of other people, right? What so they know how to read a fucking room, right? Learn how to read the emotion of
You don't
someone
give
else.
a fuck about that. Hold
Right.
on. They
But
don't
I'm
give
just
a
saying.
fuck.
I'm just saying. Read a fucking room. And then secondly, also understand that your behavior is also causing that shit. Right? This person loves you to pieces, would give you every single thing that you needed, but your behavior is causing them to be annoying. Annoyed.
So y'all, my villain era, right? And it's like more so with my kids than anything.
Same. Yeah.
That might be crazy. It may be crazy, but like for real, because my kids, I have this attachment. Like for the longest time, y'all, I didn't go out, I didn't do nothing. Like I'm like teen kids, like, cause I done had kids every 2 years, so they like all 2 years step and all this shit. So I'm like teen kids, titty in they mouth, breastfed, like all that shit. So I'm just like teen kids to the death in the heart of me. This year that it had to change for me, right? I have started to tell them. Duncan used to always tell me, Bianca, you sit up here and you be stressed out about these kids all the time. They always up on you because it's like it's not like you are stressed out about your kids, but it's like I don't
They
have
stressful
any self
hell.
control. I don't have exactly, and they don't care. Like Dallas is notorious. I will see him, like I will look at him, and I'll be like, "Why don't you wait till I got back home to ask for some fucking food, Dallas?" And he will look at me like,
You
"I
gotta
don't
feed me, ho.
know."
You gotta feed me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? Like he gives me that look, and they do shit purposefully when I'm around because I'ma save them. You know what I'm saying? So I really had to start telling myself, like, I'm gonna go out. FTK, right? I'm gonna start going out. Like, no, no, get out of my room. No, stop coming in here. No, stop using my restroom. No, stop doing this. So my villain era is coming with the children and me finding myself more. Because if you're not happy, you can't raise happy kids. If you're not
Nope.
getting away from them, especially so many kids in my house, y'all, and we got three in football.
Mm. Yeah, no, you gotta
Three.
reclaim your own space, your own autonomy. That's what that is.
Dallas,
But you gotta show. You gotta
Harrison,
teach them boundaries. If they don't learn it from you, then they're not gonna learn good boundaries, and it's gonna be every
and
relationship
I
that they have
said
going
that,
forward.
and I started saying that shit too. I'm gonna start telling these kids, get out, don't come in here. I'm in the shower. Let me be in the shower. The only person that I'm not so hard on is Lily because she's a girl. And I want you to see what I'm doing. I want you to see this. I want you to see that. But with them other ones, I'll be like, like leave me alone. So my villain area is mainly with my kids, but I also had to set boundaries with family members. You guys know because when you are raised, you're raised to already have this standard in your head, like I'm gonna have to do this for this person, right?
Yeah, if we ain't
So
got nobody
in
else, we
order
Hmm.
got
to
family. Family stick together. If you
Well,
make it, we
no.
all make it.
Why we gotta be
that
trained to
part
be
right there,
nurturers? Why we gotta be trained to be nurturers? I've been trained to be a
oh for
nurturer or a
real,
protector or whatever.
your
You
whole
know what I
life,
realized?
your
That's
whole
not
life.
me. That ain't me. That really ain't me. At this point, I want to lay in the bed and read a book. I want to sit on my couch and read a book. Yes, I would love and protect and provide for my kids, but nurturing every motherfucking body? No. I have two boobs and
No,
two kids.
no,
I'm gonna tell
no,
y'all.
no.
And see, I
When
struggle
I
because I
tell
do
you,
have a service style personality. Like
Fuck
if you tell me there's something
everybody.
I can do for you, well, not everybody. I'll take that back. Not everybody. There's you know me. There's different level. Jennifer knows about my friendship levels and stuff, but there's different levels. But ultimately, at the heart of it, if there's something that I can do, and you tell me, I'm going to try to do that. I'm a very Capricorn goal oriented. Like if there's a goal that I can do, then I'm gonna do that. If you tell me I can do something this way and I'm gonna do that. So that's why I say I struggle with it. But part of that is
Yeah,
the boundaries for me. You know, that at some point I
yeah,
have to say no. Jennifer has been hearing it a lot more, a lot. I'm gonna do it, but I'm a bitch about it. Or there's something that I won't do, but I will go back and forth with her so many times on a conversation, just trying to keep myself on the side of saying no. Trying to keep my
yeah.
before I talk myself into doing it, I have to get it out to her to have my sounding board and stuff, whatever. Like I don't want to do this, but da, 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 da. You know, we had that conversation so much. So those boundaries, I say I struggle with because I do have that service kind of personality, but it's been exploited over the years.
This ain't that.
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
Whatever the conversation is, the
That's
answer
why I
is
call you.
no.
That's why I
But
call
they
you.
need, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It
That
even gets to the point
I'll be the
for
evil
me.
twin.
For me, guys, it's also because I'm a manager, me setting my boundaries because I'm a cool ass manager. I'm a manager that I would want to have for the rest of my fucking life. But
Just
I
ask,
have
yeah.
to also learn. I have to also learn certain shit. Like, bitch, you can't let them do that. Like, come on, Bianca,
Right.
that's going too far. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Bring it
just
back. Bring it
like
back. Bring it back.
it's certain things, but it's like all around in your life. Like when you are a people pleaser, you have to learn in every aspect of your life how to set those boundaries. You can please certain people. It's okay for you to do certain things you want to do,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
you have to set those boundaries. And you just gotta know, like, bro, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I can do this, I can do this, but I'm not gonna deal with that shit. And that is one thing that it came to when it came to this house, you guys know in particular. Like, it was for me, oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Me and my husband fought about this shit. It's okay, it's okay. I'm taking the heat for bullshit. And here I
Mm-hmm.
am months later, months and months and months later, and I'm just like, bro, I'm exhausted with this shit. I'm exhausted with this shit. But I learned what I will never fucking do again. Because you got me fucked up right now.
Oh
Like
yeah.
for real. Like I ain't never going down like that no more. And so you do learn from your mistakes, but the villain era is that I'm saying no. I'm saying no. Fuck it. I'm saying no to these fucking kids because they wear me the fuck out. That's who I'm saying no to. You know, because I
Do you
also
feel like
can't
it's a
do the
phase for you though, the villain era? Do you think that you'll be able to
no.
stay in that? Some people they, because I'm not gonna lie, I be flip flopping. I be like, well, but I know
I do the
what
same
I need
thing.
to do, but I be so I'm like the big thing is okay. So you and your villain era. So are you going to stay the quote unquote villain? Although if you ask me, you're your savior. You're saving yourself.
Yeah,
And if they loved you, that's what they want you to have some self peace. Okay. So you're
right.
saving yourself. Why? But is it everybody else's
I'm gonna tell you
expense?
now. I'm gonna tell you now, and it's not in nobody else's expense because when you think about yourself, right? You think about I keep this house functioning. I keep this house together. I keep everything flowing like ain't shit going on. So when you are setting your boundaries and when you are saying like, no, 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 you're not putting anybody else, you're not putting anybody else at risk or in the line for failure. You're
I
not
said
doing
that.
that. The only person that you put in line of failure is yourself because you are the one holding everything. And if you break down, everything that
Mm-hmm.
around you,
Mm-hmm.
surrounding you breaks down. So you're not putting anybody else in danger but yourself for not sticking to your guns. Now, I can say, when it comes to your kids, those will probably be the only people, like your kids and your husband, your intermediate family in your surrounding, right? Those will probably be the only people that you would probably bend and bow for. But you
Oh
still got to go
yeah.
back and be like, you know what? You know what? Now, no, 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 no. I did this time, but that was it. Fuck y'all next
Yeah.
time.
Yo, you know
what
you
I'm saying?
lying, but you lying, but you lying,
What
but
you
you lying.
lying? What you
Work your
lying?
No,
ass
no,
up on
that's
your own to
true.
go to this band practice. Cause I ain't wake you
No,
up no
that's
more. What you doing the
true.
next day? What you doing the
No,
next
but that's
day?
true
Waking
though.
their ass up at band practice.
Nah,
Exactly.
but that's true though. That's true
Exactly.
though. You will though. Like,
Exactly.
okay, I'm gonna give look, it's
You
bedtime, but I'm
will.
gonna give you one snooze, because a snooze is 10 minutes.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give you this one snooze, but
Exactly.
tomorrow night you gotta go to
Exactly.
bed. Like, that's true though. But
Girl.
you said something that it made me think of when Jennifer asked the question. Do you think that this is something that you can continue? My bad. Do you think that this is something that you could continue, or do you think it's a phase? Right? And so I read something because we did some research on. I read something that usually, let me see where I found it. Let me see where I found it.
Baby, these
Okay,
kids
so
still ain't home, y'all.
usually the villain era is often stepping into it's usually the catalyst or beginning of innovation or self-made success. So I
Self
know that
awareness.
success, right, you know what I'm saying? So success is not always
Yep.
monetary, right? And that's one of the positives, right? So we did a lot of talking about the negative villainy and stuff, whatever. So one of the positives though of the villain era is that you do kind of step into yourself. You kind of really have to ask your question
Yep.
of what this means to me. Is this a boundary that I just have? Who benefits if I say yes to everything? Did it me? Like I
Yeah.
think that's the thing. So I asked, this question, how do you get started into your villainy, into your villain era? And it came up with 4 points, and I just wanted to say them, really quickly. So the first one is to define what villain means to you. Before you do anything, ask who benefits when I shrink. What do I do? What would I do differently?
When
And I
you
love this one.
shrink, oh,
When you shrink, yes. And this one Jennifer knows. I love this question right here. Um, what would I do differently if I didn't care about being misunderstood, right?
hmm.
And then what does stepping into my power look like? I mean, because honestly, villainy is not one size fits all. Jennifer's villainy is going to look different than my villainy versus Queen Bee's villainy, right? The second part, audit your boundaries.
Okay.
Uh,
Stay here now, y'all.
where am I saying yes to avoid conflict or disappointing others? Who drains me emotionally, mentally, or energetically? What habits am I keeping to stay safe or liked? Right? Because it starts with cutting cords, right? That's all. I mean, villainy, that really is what it is. It starts with cutting those cords. Sometimes you got to do it without an explanation, like cold shoulder and stuff, whatever, like go no contact, whatever the case may be. But ultimately, it
Ghost.
starts with cutting those cords, right? Right? Then the third part of stepping into your villainy, when you stop performing niceness, right? Let's go with the need to soften your truth for others. Say what you mean, calmly, clearly, and firmly. Don't apologize for your standard and don't over explain, right? Remember that silent directness or self prioritization may come off as cold, and that's okay. Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes you're just gonna have to be okay.
You ain't
No,
gotta explain it. Yeah,
right? You ain't gotta
you ain't gotta
explain,
explain.
right? Then the third one, I'm sorry, there's five. So the fourth one is protect your energy. Stop justifying why you're unavailable. Keep some things private. No is a full sentence. That's where I got it from. No is a full sentence. You don't have to explain anything and stuff, whatever. Keep your privacy, right? And then the last one, it says embrace the fallout. Not everyone will clap. You will be misunderstood. Expect discomfort. Let people call you selfish. Let them call you cold, or let them call you too much. Watch how you start attracting people who respect you, not just tolerate you. So I really like those, because it talked about everything that we just said, right? We recapped over here tonight, right? So you got to set your boundaries, right? Your boundaries are going to look different from everybody else's, right? And
And
it's
that's
not going to be
okay.
nice, right? It's not. That's okay. It's not going to be nice. It's going to be discomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable, right? But you're doing it to protect your peace and your energy because that's important to you. And then you also understand that there's going to be some fallout, right? There's some people that's going to say, "Oh no, you moving too funny," and they're going to move around. That's on them, right? So I just wanted to bring up those 5 points on how to get started into your villain era. What you
How to
think
get
with it?
started. I want to see a bunch of new little villains out here, okay? And it's
Right?
okay. It's
Right?
okay. long as you're not being unhealthy with it and like intentionally or maliciously just going after
Yeah,
somebody, if it's all in the protecting your peace, like you said, if
the
me
intent
doing
matters.
this, yeah, if me doing this does not hurt anybody, it just protects me, then that's what I'm gonna do. But at the end of the day, I can't give myself I can't give myself to you at the expense of myself, because at the end of the day, I still gotta give myself to them little assholes that I got in my house.
Right, right. And that's what you want to divert your energy to, then that's what you should divert it to. And that's the thing, like again, we talked about a lot of negative in the villain era and stuff whatever, but some of those positives are, basically you're able to walk away from the toxic relationship.
Mm.
That person that has been using you, you're not getting this what you need out of that relationship. People are walking away from those relationships. People are quitting the jobs that they're unhappy in and they're freeing themselves, whatever. That's a positive. I don't think people realize that, yes, they're gonna have to think about what their next move is and all this other stuff, whatever, but it's still a positive to free themselves from that toxicity. That's the thing. Like also life is not, black and white. We understand that sometimes doing something that's right for you is gonna hurt somebody else. That's the thing about going to this therapy culture that we have. We're really examining the generational trauma. We're really examining and redefining what it means to be good. That was the thing. Oh, I'm good. How you do? Oh, I'm good. The same thing. So we're re-examining that. In 2025, that's okay. And I keep saying 2025 because I don't think the villain era has ever been as strong. Now, granted, it did just come about in 2022. For those of you that are paying attention, all right, it's going to be on the pop quiz. But in 2025, the villain era has not been so strong because it hasn't been that needed. Right now, that's what we need. We need people that are more into protecting their peace instead of people pleasing. Right? We need
That
people that's willing to say,
92% is protecting their peace right now. We tried to stick it out for y'all.
girl, tried it.
We tried. But
Tried
at
it.
I was
92,
going
we
to.
done.
Y'all didn't want it. Y'all didn't want
We
it.
tried.
So
At
now
this
we
point,
have to
protecting
be
our
the
peace.
mean one. Right. So now we have to be the mean one. So now we're showing up in these videos with these Karens and stuff, whatever, that have been so used to getting in their way. And now people are saying, you know what? That ain't cool. That ain't right. And so now people are recording it like it's a phenomenon. But really and truthfully, that's what it looks like to be in your villain era, to stand in your truth, your authentic self. This is something that's happening. I'm not cool with it. That's not right. And I'm going to say something about it.
Is it not? It's not. It's not the. What is it? It's not the villain era. You know what it is? It's standing on business. Standing on business. That's what we doing. We standing on business.
Yep. Come on
If
now.
they ain't
with
gonna
this
help my
Target.
business, I ain't doing it.
Right. Come on now with this Target ban. I mean, really and truthfully, this has been the most collective, controlled ban that we have had in a really, really long time since the boycott era. You know what I'm saying? Like, really and truthfully, this has been ongoing and stuff. But if this has now affected the tax stocks, you know what I'm saying? So come on, yeah. They're standing on business? Yeah, no, you clocked it. You clocked it. That's what that is. All right, y'all. So we've talked about the villain era. Like Jennifer said, like J Monet said, we need to see a lot more little villains. Okay, it's okay. Right? Let them people think that you cold. We don't give a fuck. Protect your peace. This has been Whoallcomin, the Kinfolk podcast. I'm a Ruined Assassin. We had J Monet and Queen B. Good night.
Bye.